here on Live Now from Fox to break down this breaking news situation. So we're going to work on that audio issue. In the meantime, I did want to share the latest information with our viewers right here. And this is a social media picture that President Biden has issued on the social media platform X. And you can see that there is a picture with President Biden alongside Vice President Harris. What you don't see is the message that is attached to this photo. And I do want to read it to you in its entirety. President Biden on X says, quote, "My fellow Democrats, I have decided not to accept the nomination and focus all my energies on my duties as president for the remainder of my term. My very first decision as the party nominee in 2020 was to pick Kamala Harris as my vice president. And it's been the best decision I've made. Today, I want to offer my full support and endorsement for Kamala to be the nominee of our party this year. Democrats, it's time to come together and beat Trump. Let's do that." So I did want to share with you the message that is attached on the X platform, as President Biden has said that he is now endorsing Vice President Harris to be the nominee for his party. What's also interesting in this message, and Keith and I were talking about this just a short time ago, is the question as to whether President Biden would continue to serve out his term as president or if he were to step away. The biggest question, of course, in the past number of weeks has been President Biden's cognitive abilities, and there was a lot of that was called into question after his debate against former President Trump just a number of weeks ago in Atlanta, Georgia. But at least from this social media post that we're reading to you verbatim, it says that he will focus all of his energies on his duties as president for the remainder of his term. So at least from this post, it looks like he will not be stepping down, and he will continue to play out his term and then endorse Vice President Harris at the Democratic convention right here. But I also wanted to share this with you. This is what we've been following for at least the past 30 minutes or so. This is President Biden's initial letter to America, as he states, "My fellow Americans," and he does discuss initially all of the progress that he has made and under his presidency. But in the third paragraph, really, it says, quote, "It has been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president, and while it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. I will speak to the nation later this week in more detail about my decision." And so we continue to follow this breaking news as we continue to fill you in on all of the developments. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be bringing in my colleague Andy Mack, who is going to continue to hold on one second. My producer is speaking to me. Let's hang on for 1 minute. So my colleague Andy Mack is going to continue our coverage